let me bring you the nitty-gritties of this Osimhen thing. Let me knot the bowls, cut the T's, and then dot the I's.
Yes, sir.
Because we look at this money as if this money is the end of Osimhen's life. No. Osimhen is still young. Okay. Osimhen has the talent. Okay. Osimhen is, to me personally, sitting here, Osimhen is my number one striker. If I have to look at every other striker, forget about Haaland. If Osimhen should play where Haaland is, Osimhen will do more than what Haaland is doing now. Trust me. Yeah. Osimhen has the energy. He has the mental capacity. He has the everything. He single-handedly carried Napoli to where Napoli is today. Woo! Osimhen alone, even Samuel Eto'o in the Nations Cup here, called Osimhen, asked Osimhen, that guy, you take drug? Run left, run right. You know who is Samuel Eto'o? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what are you saying?
No,
even Ronaldo himself,
Coach,
they bow down in front of Samuel Eto'o despite their achievements.
Coach, we cannot dispute.
And if a great player like that,
we are not disputing.
I can say Osimhen is. You are the pride of Africa as at now. If you can say this to Osimhen should understand where he stands.
Osimhen has always said he wants to go to Arsenal. So we shouldn't talk about Arsenal. Osimhen has always said he wants to go to Chelsea.
You see the point coach made. You see the point coach made. That point is valid. With Osimhen having all this, and Osimhen possibly becoming more valuable if he's in a team with identity where the coach can help him develop to reach the full capacity.
Yes.
But forget being biased right now. If Osimhen comes to Chelsea, please tell me what stable system Chelsea has that can make sure that this boy gets to the fullness of his potential, and tell me which player on the surface of the earth, past and before, who Chelsea have helped from scratch to get to the peak of his career to become reputable. Tell me, point out the one player.
Nobody. If Osimhen can stay 2 more years or 3 more years in Europe, make his name. Forget about the Ballon.
I doubt.
He will collect.
I doubt.
He will collect trillions.
I doubt.
He will collect trillions.
I doubt.
Look at this. And not billions.
Kochi. Now look at this. So do you think Osimhen will go to Chelsea and then make the kind of name, make history, and make his name in Europe the way you are saying, the way he did in Napoli? Chelsea.
It's possible.
It's not possible.
Even
if he does that, even if he does that,
who will develop him?
Who will develop him?
I would have loved Arsenal to stay in this league.
Now I'm talking.
Which development? They sold me a bad market. They scammed me.
Why did you buy a bad market? Why you buy bad market?
I didn't know it was a bad market.
You can never. That means you don't know how to do business. When you don't know how to do business, that's why you bought a bad market.
No, you didn't tell me that this guy will not do well.
But you saw him in Chelsea.
He was doing well in Chelsea.
Yes, that's why you bought him.
All of a sudden, I bought him.
You don't use your head now. You don't use your head.
I didn't use my head.
You don't use your head.
Kochi.
That's why nothing good can come out from Chelsea. You will end up in that.
We will not end up. Don't worry. You watch Chelsea and see now.
Look at this.
Football Banter.
Yo guys, welcome to another episode of Football Banter. And on this episode, you're in for a hot back-to-back banter. And this episode is the banter about the money. All right, so my name is Daniel Dewine Yerima, and on the show, I've got amazing colleagues. By my left, I have
Ebukadi, #1 Barcelona fan.
And on the right, I've got the regular guys.
Hala, Madrid. Coach David Fred.
And next is the gentle Chelsea man.
Wisdom.
All right, so on this show today, we are going to be talking about... First, we're going to be opening up with the Super Eagles, okay? So the Super Eagles squad list got released recently, and I want us to really talk about the list. Considering the fact that we just even got a new coach. First, that is a lot we're still trying to grapple with, and now the squad list is out, and it contains the regular guys. So does it mean the coach has been following these players, or is the Nigerian, we just assemble the players for the coach making con coach?
That's the problem with us. That's the problem with us in this country. New coaches, same players. What happened to the old coaches?
Okay.
What happened to the old coaches? Those are the things we need to look into. Because if you care, you bring Mourinho, you bring whosoever, they will still call the same players. It means the coach don't have any issue with the players. The players don't have any issue with the coach. The problem is the NFF, the people in charge.
Okay.
That's where the problem is. They will say this has done that, that has done this, that has done that. They will keep changing one coach to the other because they want to be manipulating the coaches. That's a problem.
So it's an issue of, you know, having your way with the coaches and not necessarily about getting the best out of the players and also winning laurels for the nation.
The thing is, in order for us to go that far, I mean far, I didn't say to go and win, no. I mean to go that far. Because the difference between going far and going to win.
But winning is not beyond us.
We need to tell the truth to ourselves. Number one thing is, how much are they paying the players in the Super Eagles, in the national team? How much are they paying them?
Well, they are serving their fatherland, so I don't think
fatherland. The people that live for NFF, they serve their fatherland too now. So when people are sending money, they send them player by they know that their fatherland is served too. So why they not help the players them too? Maybe they help them to serve the fatherland with the serve them with the money they send.
Well, you got a point. You've got a point.
So
actually,
that's the problem with us in this country.
In regards to the list, I think when I saw the list, I was like, okay. Yeah, we have Osimhen. We have I don't even know why Awoni is there.
Why?
I don't know, because he has not been consistent with Nottingham Forest.
And he's just coming back from injury and
exactly.
stuff.
We have this guy Siridezas
firing with all cylinders
in Rangers. 3 games, 5 goals. We have Chuba Akpom and Agas doing amazing. Why can't
Nigeria even this guy is Metafe, Chris Santos, Uche? Like, the guy is firing in top cylinders in La Liga.
So I think there is a manipulation in NFF.
There's always,
I don't think that's the right list to give, because we are starting with AFCON qualifiers and we need to start
the ground running.
Exactly. We need to start doing well from the beginning of the qualifiers. And so I don't see why even Osimhen, why we not go even invite him? Because he has not been playing.
I don't understand.
The honest truth is,
the reason why Osimhen, yes, that has not been
okay.
The reason why Osimhen is on that list is because he's Osimhen.
Of course, he's earned it. Don't you think so?
But I don't think so.
No,
because we cannot be relying on Osimhen. We cannot be relying on Osimhen when we have other strikers that are doing very well.
Okay.
Wizzy is saying something from a good point of view.
Of course.
Yeah,
that part.
Statistically and footballistically, if you are not regular in the game,
you shouldn't
be called up in the national team.
Thank you.
But now, on the other hand, Osimhen is an influential figure, bro.
Exactly, man.
That's what I'm.
You know, just the fact that they hear his name.
He's in the camp.
In the stadium, when they're about to play and they hear his name. Number 9, Victor Osimhen.
I think that's the reason why he was called.
They begin to tremble in their pants.
Why he was called.
No, he's an influential figure. Just like Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's not bad.
It's just like Cristiano Ronaldo. Each time Cristiano Ronaldo is in the national team, the opponent panics. Even at this age that he is, he panics. You know, there are influential reasons to call up a player. And then there's a play, let's say, technical, tactical reason for calling a player. He might not be fit because he has not accumulated matches for the past, whatever. You understand? But
the morals it brings.
This guy is a big gun.
Well, I just feel the list they just call these players because maybe most of them are the same players are playing the AFCON. Let's just continue from there. Since the new coach, I'm sure it's not even the new coach that even assembled this list.
Definitely
the
not.
NFL just did it. Just okay. Let's just call our best players that we have.
Exactly.
On paper. Let the coach see them before he now starts his work.
But looking at the forwards that were invited, we have Ademola Lookman, we have Samuel Chukwueze. Personally, I don't know why they keep calling him Chukwueze.
Chukwueze have not been doing anything for the national team, yes, but they will still try to give him a chance because in his club he's doing well. And let's just see what he can actually give.
No, but
is he the best person we have for that position?
You can't override Chukwueze. You can.
Okay. So we have Victor Osimhen, we have Moses Simon, we have Kelechi. Senior man. We have Kelechi Iheanacho. And talking about Kelechi Iheanacho, the Sevilla move.
It's good.
It's good.
It's actually a very good move. And he's well respected in Spain, in Sevilla, and he's playing well. Sevilla in recent years, these have been one of the best starts to a season.
To a season.
In the past 2 years, and he has been instrumental.
And
with
we
that.
have 2 Nigerians there.
Yes, we have Ejuke and,
yeah,
and I feel Ejuke should be
Should have
called.
been-
I mean, called instead
Exactly.
of Chukwueze, because
Exactly, that's
Ejuke
my
was
point.
the driving force with in Rare Antwerp.
He has not
feel-
yet,
but
he
I
has-
feel
he has not yet,
that
he has not
played
yet
in
made his
Nigeria.
name and he doesn't have the money to pay.
No,
We should say the truth. We should not hide away from the truth.
Actually,
because I
that's-
personally think Ejuke is more productive on that wing than Chukwueze.
Yeah.
Chukwueze is good, but not that. But Chukwueze's football doesn't. There's no outcome. It's just just
Experience
maroons and
doesn't
just.
matter in
the
that
Dembele
direction.
kind of player.
Experience,
Yeah.
experience,
Final in the end
Experience-
product
It's always terrible.
experience is a factor too that matters in that direction.
He hasn't played for so many years. He's supposed to have
Yeah,
experience.
by now. And also we have Taiwo Awoniyi, like you guys have just mentioned, they shouldn't be
He
on that
shouldn't,
list. Then we have
shouldn't.
Victor Boniface. Okay, now let's talk about who should make the first, team from the forwards. Irrespective of whatever formation the coach decides to adopt. Who are the frontline attackers that should be in front?
Well,
First thing.
Osimhen is there. He has to be there. Osimhen is there. Ademola Lookman has to be there.
And-
And if you are playing Osimhen, the kind of football Nigeria plays, we like playing like 2 forwards, like a supporting striker and a striker in front, and then Ademola Lookman behind Osimhen. That just have to be the.
I'm trying to
Is
see how.
Lookman a striker?
He's not a
He's a
striker.
winger.
He's
Lookman is a
a winger, but he
forward.
plays like a supporting
He's a winger.
striker.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
supporting striker.
But I'm trying to see-
where in his club, which
That-
position
that-
does he play? In
the same thing. He
Atlanta,
plays a
Atlanta,
supporting
he-
striker.
he does the
plays-
same thing.
He plays behind.
He plays behind the
Skamaka,
striker.
Yes, Skamaka,
Adegi,
yeah.
and
He's also a winger.
So why push him to the wing when it comes to national team?
they
Because
don't-
that's also where he excels. That's also where
they-
he plays for
you
Atalanta.
know, there's one thing. In
We don't
football,
have we don't have wingers.
Nigeria don't actually play with the formation you see
no.
that they try that they
No.
use to start.
No, forget about the formation. Don't we have wingers?
Wingers. The
We have
wingers
a
are-
lot.
We are talking
also
about
fa- they also,
Lookman now.
they also fall in the forwards. Forward, like
Because to me,
Moses Simon is
that's
also
why-
a winger.
Yeah, because
So
because
Lookman
to
is
me-
also a winger.
Because to me, a good coach, a coach who has a sense of direction, purpose, and focus, when you're being accepted or when you are being invited, let me use the right word, you're being invited into a national site, what you do is you try to scout the domestic league.
Sir.
You go from one team to the other. You watch them play. You know, you get even if they are not that good,
That would
but
be
the fact
the-
that they are
Coach,
outstanding.
coach,
coach,
I
coach,
disagree
coach,
with you, coach.
coach.
I disagree. You know why? Because
You don't come and call.
this
Well, you said something that the list itself was
is-
not made by the coach. So
and then the
Exactly.
coach is just
The
coming,
coach
so you
just
don't
coming.
expect the
I'm not
coach.
sure the coach has even been to I'm not sure he's on grounds.
The first time he will be in Nigeria will be on Monday.
but
That's on
we've
Monday.
had-
So I
we've
don't
had too
think
many
why.
coaches. We've had
So,
too many
at
coaches.
least-
We've had too many coaches. Even our own home-based coaches, they don't go scout the domestic league players
But we already said
They
on,
don't.
we already said on this show that we
because
don't
they
even- we
believe
don't
in the
even
big
have
boys
structure.
abroad. Before these big guys went abroad, they were playing here. Even if they didn't play the Premier League here, they played the inferior divisions here before moving over. So why only sticking to pick them there and bring them here when we can also pick even 3 or 4 players, and then harmonize them and then let the energy begin sparking.
Now, what you're saying is going to make sense if we have a working system to cater to that idea. But right now, we
Exactly.
don't have that because the moment a major competition ends, everybody goes back to
Does
Europe
it
or
take us
wherever
much?
they go.
Does it take us much to have it?
I think we have to take that up with the NFF
That's
at
it.
this point.
It's a message. They should hear it.
Okay, so now looking
Every
at
day people will sit in front of the TV trying to watch match. They will go back with high BP. They will go back with
That's been the
Man U
narrative.
fans.
with malaria. They
Like
will go
Man
back
U
with.
fans,
with
they
I mean,
will
going
just-
to- instead of you going to your house, you'll be going to the chemist to go and buy Panadol, to go and buy. This.
That's
Because
been the narrative.
So what happened? The national team.
Yeah, coach,
Okay.
coach, we are,
Okay.
coach, we are used to it.
coach. So right now, is Nigeria still considered the giant of Africa when it comes to football in Africa?
Yes.
This question. They are not even the giant. The giant is Egypt as at now.
Egypt,
Morocco.
yeah.
It's Morocco.
Sorry.
Morocco.
Sorry. Morocco is by
Performance
the
in the
FIFA
World Cup.
classification now. The FIFA classification. That's why it's Morocco because they went to the
World Cup and-
semi-finals of the
World Cup.
The World Cup.
2024
But
World Cup.
in terms of Africa
Football
classification,
philosophy.
from the CAF, the giant is Egypt.
Egypt, yeah,
has
they have
6.
more.
Okay,
I think
because
seven
AFCON.
AFCON. That is Egypt.
But
we're
Nigeria
still
has
among-
been-
we're
Nigeria
still
has
top.
been- because
we
Nigeria
always
has
go to
gotten-
the
No,
AFCON and
Nigeria will be in the
Apart
top
from-
5. He said the giant. He
apart
didn't
from
say
winning
is-
just 3
Are we
in
in the top 5?
No. In terms, I'm talking about in terms of giants, being giants of Africa. Okay, now let's go to the next item on our list that we're talking about now. Now, Chelsea. Okay.
Just know the
It so
landscape
happens
banter.
that Chelsea are on the news anyway, always on the news, and for good reasons. Now, they went in for one of our own, Victor Osimhen, because they are also tied to the Osimhen issue. They went in for Victor Osimhen, and along the way, they got into a relationship with Ivan Toney. And as it stands today, Ivan Toney is in Saudi Arabia
For his medical.
with Al Alil. So where does that leave Chelsea? Because they don't seem to be making up their mind about Victor Osimhen. And to add, the thoughts for taking Victor Osimhen on a loan deal is one I find insulting.
It's insulting.
If you no get money, no go market. Stop for the rant. And Victor Osimhen would have been a good player for Chelsea, but
Chelsea no get money.
Chelsea doesn't have what it takes. Even though Victor Osimhen is asking too much.
No, I don't. Okay.
Bet. Chelsea should have given something. Chelsea doesn't have the money. They are simply trying to make themselves relevant.
Look important in the market.
You no get money, no get money.
But you still want.
They say better soup na money kill am. You know the year. When I want to go buy Osimhen, I don't get money.
Coach,
Coach,
na same una. Coach, na same una. Now una dey like Osho free, Mbappe free. Even this guy, this guy wey go Man U.
Casemiro.
No, this their defender they just signed.
Varane.
Euro something.
Euro.
They wanted to take Euro for free because his contract was expiring next year. So they just feel okay, this guy go. So I just feel na Osho free. Now wetin una just want.
You know if you compare goat and cow.
Because Madrid get name when we afford players for free.
But Chelsea have gotten players with their money.
One old man from Kaduna.
Chelsea don't sign
One
players
old man
wey
from
be say
Kaduna be
And
telling
the
me
players
say
not just come chop una money.
Wait, the facts.
For Man United players not to come and give them.
There's this saying.
And they come for free.
There's
If
this
they say like
give
Osho
them
free.
all.
There's this
Yeah,
saying
you
that-
like Osho
free,
free. Now
Osho
we
free.
buy Rudiger from una. Una sell us bad market hazard. We pay una money.
Just
Till
come
then, now
and
you
do
dey say you like Osho free.
And we still
Now you the
and
talk
we
say you
still-
like Osho free.
See the funny thing
One
about
old man
that
for
is
Kaduna
that-
tell me say if they be the measure H now by beer, cheap goat will be elder brother for cow.
And the funny thing about that hazard deal is that
This Chelsea
as
people,
then they win the trophy, we dey earn the money. The money they come
And
to
then
us.
So in other words, you guys
Na scammers them. Na scam and robbers.
So why
Robbers.
scam into
Scam
Chelsea?
Madrid.
Chelsea
Robbers.
title now.
You know go add down now.
Now see.
You know see they collect Chelsea from Abramovich hand. You know see Todd Bowley collect them. English people they connive because of whatever they talk about Russia Ukraine war collect them.
So as it be now.
Una club na scammer club of
So
serious
as it be now,
robbers.
if
Armed robbers.
if Chelsea Osimhen no go Chelsea for the peanut what Chelsea they offer, that means Chelsea no go get striker. They'll be left with Jackson.
Nah, Jackson go the
Like a Jackson.
Hollywood actor.
We don't dey use that. But at the end of the day, I feel Jackson has not been bad. Although he has missed so many
No,
chances.
Jackson has
but-
been bad.
Wait.
The single position,
When
the
it comes
single
to,
thing he should be doing,
should be doing.
he's bad.
I don't think that. I don't.
No,
wait,
he's
but I
dead.
don't think.
No,
I don't
no,
think
you know the funny-
Jackson
you know the
is
funny
playing
thing-
his natural
you know the funny thing,
position
I saw
in
a
Chelsea.
compilation of Jackson giving back
Guys.
passes, bro. You're not there to give back passes. You're there to
Guys,
score goals.
guys, if they buy you for team as a striker, midfielder score pass you are bad.
You are bad.
Yeah, bad.
So I don't
Cole
feel
Palmer no pass Jackson will go.
You remember say Cole Palmer na
na
penalty
question
o na
Cole
penalty
Palmer
wait
no
na
pass
penalty
Chelsea, we forget
na
about penalty no be goal.
penalty
Jackson
Okay,
scored the
easy to
penalty.
na
They
penalty
give
but
am-
Jackson is not the one
That's
taking
what I
the
said. Ronaldo
penalty
the only
now.
score
So what's
penalty
the point?
easy.
Jackson is not
It's
the
not
one
only
taking the
penalty.
penalty.
But I see Chelsea fans say
How many goals Saka scored last season? How many goals
Saka had double figures.
How many goals Jackson scored? I think
Jackson,
15.
he had double figures too.
Yes, but
And that's his first season in
but
Chelsea.
Saka is not a point man. Saka
Saka
is
is
not.
not a
Saka is.
nine.
Eh,
the fact that
Jackson is
Saka-
not playing his natural position in
listen,
Chelsea.
The fact that Saka is getting
Jackson
that
is not a
amount of
9.
goals,
He's playing a false 9.
the fact that Saka is getting that amount of goals should make when you compare him against Jackson, you shouldn't even bring that up. You should actually question that because Jackson is that is his position, so he should be pushing those balls inside the net.
Jackson
Don't forget
was
about the fact
scored. Was brought to
Don't-
Chelsea to score goals.
don't forget
because
about the fact
with
that
Villarreal
Chelsea-
he was scoring goals week
Yes,
in week out.
Chelsea
as a striker.
invested-
Don't compare Villarreal and
Chelsea,
and-
as a
and-
no, wait.
striker.
Chelsea invested in midfielders last season. You had Kopama, so you had all the assists. We saw the goals, front of goal, straight empty nets.
Me,
So
I
what's your
actually
point?
feel in as much as he has been missing chances, he has not done bad.
What's your point of bad?
He has not done bad. As
What's your
he's
analysis
coming
of
from
bad?
his
Please,
first
please,
season
please,
in
define
Chelsea,
bad- define
and
bad
he
in
scored
terms of
15
bad.
goals.
How do you
when
define
Drogba
bad?
came to Chelsea, how many goals Drogba score?
How do you define
When
bad?
when Drogba came to Chelsea as a new player, how many goals you think say Drogba score?
But Drogba was
That
very
time,
influential
Chelsea-
to the.
Chelsea-
Eh,
how
let's
many-
just watch.
Look at this.
Should I tell you
how many goals
did
Drogba
Drogba
scored?
score?
How many chances did Chelsea create that time? Have you
Exactly.
forgotten that Chelsea were playing
It
a more
was-
defensive game?
Yes, it
they
was-
get only one chance and they
Chelsea-
score and they close
what
up.
do you call it?
I want
And
Drogba carry.
and he scores, and then that is all. And that's
There
how
was
they
no
play.
game plan.
Now Chelsea make. See, look at look at
See the goals, the
Jackson
opportunities.
ratio of goal scoring to the chances given to
what
him
I'm
to
happy,
score.
what I'm happy
Chances
about, what no,
is
no,
very low.
No, what I'm happy,
It's
what,
very
what,
low.
what I'm happy about Jackson is that guy, it's not easy to create those opportunities. Jackson has a proper interval runs. He runs in the windows, and
You
he
have to
gets the
enter the
chances.
spaces, yes.
He gets the chances. He creates space for himself. He identifies space. He creates it.
And also creates
he
for
either
his teammates
identify or
too.
he creates and he gets into it. But the
But
problem with
the
Jackson
finishing is terrible.
the
Finishing.
finishing.
The end product.
I agree.
And that's what matters in football. If you have 1,000 chances and you score one, or you score even 10 in 1,000, you are
You
bad.
cannot use
Very
chances. I created chances.
That
and
was
say you
that
have
was why
won the
we're
game.
at Arsenal we're always about Adebayo not being good, not because Adebayo was not scoring goals. He was doing 20 goals a season. That was not the point. The point was out of that 20 you scored, you got like 100 opportunities. You only scored 20.
to score very well.
And-
Why did you say Haaland is a beast?
Out of
Why would
nothing,
say-
he gives
because
you something.
see, Haaland, if you give
Out of
Haaland,
nothing.
if you give Haaland 100
have you seen
chances,
goals that Haaland score?
He will
if you
score
give Haaland
80 something or
100
90
chances, he
something.
will score 95.
Yes. If you give Jackson 100 chances,
And
he will
Jackson-
score
score 10.
21.
And Jackson creates more.
score
Let
10.
me be frank about you. Jackson creates more chances than Haaland.
Yes, now.
You know that.
Jackson-
Jackson's style of play is like that of Filippo Inzaghi on the limit, on the offside limit. He knows how to
Take advantage of the back line.
to put the defenders.
He knows how to
trap,
walk in
trap
space
them.
and all those kind of
He
things.
knows when
Well,
to
I
leave
just-
them,
I just-
how to leave them, and he knows when to make the run. But the problem is
I
like
just-
when he
I
gets in
just
front of the
feel-
goalpost, he closes his eyes.
That's why Chelsea
Bam,
actually
and
need
they
I
play.
just feel
Striker like
15
Osimhen,
goals. I just
honestly.
feel going forward he will do better.
Okay,
And when
so
you see,
so
we do
now
better.
now let's come to
wish him all the best.
the meat of our conversation. Should Osimhen take the Saudi Arabia, the oil money, the Middle East?
Can
money?
I answer that question coming from
Or
a Chelsea fan?
Should he not? Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
So for me, I feel okay. In as much
This
as I
one,
want,
let me remove
in
my
as
cap
much as I
first.
want to see him in Chelsea, in as much as I want to see him in Chelsea, I feel okay. He's young.
Still has
Yes,
some-
when it comes to passion, you still want to play in England.
Yeah,
But
be more
guy,
relevant.
go for the money. That's at the end of the day, go for the money because trophies won't feed your family.
Bam.
When you retire today, you will not fall back to trophies. You will fall back to the money.
the money.
So go to where you are making the money. Chelsea has not been good when it comes to this Osimhen saga because how can you say Osimhen should? I'm a Chelsea fan, but I don't think
They don't really want him. I don't think they want him.
I
Because
don't
they want
think
to break the bank and
it's
get him.
advisable for Osimhen to go on loan. Osimhen is a prolific striker.
Top
you
10
cannot,
Ballon
you don't
d'Or.
expect Osimhen
African
to go on.
best
So that
player.
I think that's where Chelsea
That's
got
an
it all
insult.
wrong. Chelsea is supposed to go for you had the time to go for this guy. I feel Chelsea wanted to just make this deal okay in a deadline. During that deadline, just
No,
like how they
no,
got
no,
Caicedo.
no,
But for me, if I should
no,
advise
no,
Osimhen,
no.
I will say go to Saudi, make the money. You still have time. You can still come back
Coach.
to Europe and
Forget coming back. He should make
the money and pass
Take
there
the
and
money
go.
and
Coach.
there.
Yes,
Make the
yes,
money.
yes. I'm right here.
Coach.
I'm right here.
Osimhen is young, but I can categorically say, no bad bloods, but we know what we know. Osimhen would never win the Ballon d'Or.
Yes.
He would not win a World Cup.
Yes.
So I don't think there's anything he needs to prove anymore because he's done incredibly well with Napoli, giving them their first Scudetto in 33 years. He's the African football.
I think that's the only trophy he has won, apart from the World Cup.
No, you can consider trophy. Trophy depends on what. Yes. Now he's also done very well by also being the first Nigerian to be in the top 10 Ballon d'Or nomination. I think he's got a lot of bragging rights. I don't think being around Europe just to show that it's important or like football should be something he should be holding on to. So personally, I think he should go for the money. What's your take?
Well, Cristiano Ronaldo said this in one of his interviews that his entire life is football, and football is his entire life.
Okay.
He lives in football, and football lives in him.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the same case with Osimhen. If that's the same case with Osimhen, I will not go for the Saudi Arabia deal.
Why?
Why? Because Saudi Arabia deal, you must be extremely mature. The more you prove yourself in Europe, the more your money increases.
But we have not seen that trajectory with Osimhen.
Let me learn. This money that Osimhen is going, this 150 whatever, this billion naira, billion naira. It's no money, because we have people like Cristiano Ronaldo there of age who earns more than that.
Are you trying to say Osimhen would ever get to the level of Cristiano Ronaldo?
I'm not. He can.
How?
I didn't say he will get to the level of Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar, you find there.
Yeah.
Sadio Mane, you find there. Are they of the level of Cristiano Ronaldo?
No, Neymar has been a special player. It's just that Neymar has not. Listen,
forget about Neymar being a special player.
No, there are some players that when they start, they start from the top.
If Osimhen,
the different way player that works his way up. Do you also know that? Do you also know the deal Cristiano Ronaldo got?
The question is my question,
Mane
right?
did not get the deal.
The question is my question, right?
Go ahead.
Let me learn. Let me bring you one. Let me bring you the nitty-gritties of this Osimhen thing. Let me knot the bowls, cut the T's, and then dot the I's.
Yes, sir.
Because we look at this money as if this money is the end of Osimhen's life. No, Osimhen is still young. Okay. Osimhen has the talent. Okay. Osimhen is, to me personally, sitting here, Osimhen is my number one striker. If I have to look at every other striker, forget about Haaland. If Osimhen should play where Haaland is, Osimhen will do more than what Haaland is doing now. Trust me. Yeah. Osimhen has the energy. He has the mental capacity. He has the everything. He single-handedly carried Napoli to where Napoli is today. Woo! Osimhen alone, even Samuel Eto'o in the Nations Cup here, called Osimhen, asked Osimhen that, guy, you did take drug? Run left, run right. You know who is Samuel Eto'o? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what are you saying?
No,
even Ronaldo himself,
Coach,
Messi, they bow down in front of Samuel Eto'o despite their achievements.
Coach, we cannot dispute.
And if a great player like that,
we are not disputing.
I can say Osimhen is. You are the pride of Africa as at now. If you can say this to Osimhen should understand where he stands.
Coachy.
Saudi Arabia League is for retirees, for those who want to retire football. If Osimhen can stay 2 more years or 3 more years in Europe, make his name, forget about the Ballon.
I doubt.
He will collect.
He will collect trillions.
I doubt. He will collect trillions.
I doubt.
And not billions.
Coachy. Now look at this. So do you think Osimhen will go to Chelsea and then make the kind of name, make history, and make his name in Europe the way you are saying, the way he did in Napoli? Chelsea.
It's possible.
It's not possible.
Even
if he does that, even if he does that,
who's going to develop him?
It's possible.
Who will develop him?
I would have loved Arsenal to stay in this deal.
Which Arsenal? Now you are talking.
Which development? They sold me a bad market. They scammed me.
Why did you buy a bad market? Why you buy bad market?
I didn't know it was a bad market. You can never.
That means you don't know how to do business. When you don't know how to do business, that's why you bought a bad market.
No, you didn't tell me that this guy will not do well.
But you saw him in Chelsea.
He was doing well in Chelsea.
Yes, that's why you bought him.
All of a sudden, I bought him.
You know, use your head now. You know, use your head.
I didn't use my head.
You know, use your head.
Coachy.
That's why nothing good can come out from Chelsea. You will end up in that.
You will not end up. Don't worry. You watch Chelsea and see now.
Look at this. Look at this.
Seven just passed in this country.
Now look. Even if Osimhen goes to Chelsea and Chelsea end up winning the Premier League this season, does not guarantee you that they will now win the Premier League next season. And Chelsea, let me tell you, will do the same thing that Napoli did.
Exactly.
No team in Europe. Let's say Osimhen just have a little goal drought or something. No team. That's one thing about Europe.
See,
they will forget about everything immediately.
See.
And look at this. Let me say this. Osimhen at his young age, you already have a better career than Harry Kane. Yes.
Yes, of course,
Yeah.
of course, of
He's
course.
he's on the right
I
train.
agree
He's
with
on
you.
the right train.
That means he has the bragging rights.
Yes.
What is he waiting
That
for
is
again?
what
What
does
does
he-
he- what
no,
does he need
no,
again?
no, that's not the issue. That's not the issue.
It's
See,
either
that's
Osimhen
not the
goes to
issue.
Saudi
See,
or he goes to
there are
Arsenal.
things.
But just
there are
Arsenal not in
things-
the-
there are
Which
things-
Arsenal?
there are things-
See, don't be mentioning Arsenal in this
there are things-
this
there are things- there are things
conversation.
that you guys should-
Arsenal,
Osimhen
Arsenal,
is not getting-
Arsenal, when don't fit comot money buy
Did you
player.
believe?
You see Arsenal.
Did you believe that? You believe that George Opongwea, George Opongwea, would have gone to China,
I don't know.
but he stayed and won the Ballon d'Or. The only African to have won the
George
Ballon d'Or.
But
Okay.
see,
But now,
ideal situation.
I'm
George
saying
was
I'm
in
saying this
AC
to
Milan.
Osimhen.
As at that
If-
time,
if-
AC
if-
Milan
if-
was like in
see,
Madrid.
the competition was not
Yeah,
so.
that's
Was
what
not so
I'm
high.
saying this,
players.
see.
That's if you are looking for players
if-
for Ballon d'Or. It's just like now.
Yeah.
Look at Madrid.
You
now.
look at Madrid,
Look at Madrid. Three
Barca.
players there
Why-
coming out for Ballon d'Or.
why-
Same
you-
outside
okay,
to us too.
so
You
Can
guys,
imagine?
Milan.
you guys,
You see Chelsea
you
now,
guys,
Osimhen
do you
wants
know
to
what?
be
Do
doing
you know
that
what? Do you know why I say you
Osimhen
guys?
already-
Do you
he
know why I
was
say you
already
guys are
top 10
partially
in
right?
Ballon d'Or.
Do you know why I say?
Ballon d'Or, they don't even look at England.
No. Do you know why I
Like-
say you guys are partially right in this argument? Why I say you guys are partially right in your
This Tinubu regime.
in your direction,
See that kind of
in
money?
your sense
You
of
see
in your
there?
sense of direction is that Osimhen himself has brought this argument here. Because if not for Osimhen's attitude, I don't see why Osimhen will be going to Saudi Arabia.
Saudi.
He messed up everything.
Now,
Because if Osimhen had a bit of, you know,
Restraint.
he would have been somewhere in Arsenal or in PSG or
Well,
perhaps
well,
You
well,
shouldn't.
well,
you
well,
should-
well, well,
Coach,
well,
don't
well,
mention
well,
Arsenal
well,
because he will
well,
not win
well,
anything.
let me
Don't
have
mention
a point.
Arsenal.
You
You
have a
won't
point. You have a
win
point.
anything.
You have a
Before we
point.
went,
You
why
have a
should I
point.
mention Arsenal? You
Don't
sold me
mention,
Batman
don't
Kaya.
mention Arsenal. See, if Osimhen goes to Arsenal, that's the end of his career.
I'll take you to court.
That's the end of his career.
Because
He will not
if
win anything.
If Osimhen,
You have a
if Osimhen
point, actually.
didn't bring this to him.
Yeah.
One point in time,
His options got reduced, actually.
Madrid sent a scout.
Scouts.
I'm telling you, this is an Inter. Madrid sent a scout to watch this guy. This guy runs like a hawk, like a
Yes. Yes.
like a cheetah.
Yes.
Osimhen, black horsepower.
We know.
I think
know.
actually the attitude actually restricted his chances because it
That's
seemed
the
like
problem with
Arsenal.
Osimhen.
I think
Yes.
it's just the chances
Arsenal
because
don't actually like all those
because
kind
the
of things
truth
in
is-
that
the truth
dressing
is-
room.
Arteta wants
Arsenal-
this guy, but the problem is the attitude.
attitude.
That's
If Arsenal
it, yeah.
comes to that conversation, Osimhen will not look at Chelsea. Let me
Wait,
explain
wait.
why.
Eh?
Let me explain
Yes,
why.
if we don't look at
Yeah.
one
One
day,
day.
Explain why.
if they bring Chelsea, we tear
Let
the
me
contract with his
explain
hands.
why.
Look at
tear.
Arsenal.
We
Arsenal
tear
are always
it.
having people. You see,
And we have
the way
start
Osimhen
from
runs, the way
Osimhen.
Osimhen runs,
And
the
you
way
are
Osimhen
saying-
runs, the way
Osimhen is not going to Arsenal. Osimhen will not go to Arsenal.
If you watch,
They're not
if you watch,
coming,
if
and
you
that's
watch
why.
Thierry Henry,
You know
if you
why?
watch Thierry
They're not
Henry,
coming.
You know why?
the same way Thierry Henry runs, the
So
same
think
way Thierry Henry
Osimhen
goes
will
for
go,
the
choose to
ball.
play.
Osimhen has always said he wants to
Against
go to
Samuel.
Arsenal, Oga. So we shouldn't talk about Arsenal here. See, Osimhen has always said he wants to go to Chelsea.
Coach made.
Teams that
you
don't
see
know
the,
their
you see,
name.
you see the point
Instead
coach
of-
made. You see the
He said
point coach
Arsenal.
made. Wait, you see the point coach made. That point is valid with Osimhen having all this, and Osimhen possibly becoming more valuable if he's in a team with identity where the coach can help him develop
Yes.
to reach the full capacity.
Yes.
Perfect. But forget being biased right now. If Osimhen comes to Chelsea, please tell me what stable system
They don't
Chelsea
have a stable
has
system.
that can make sure that this boy gets to the fullness of his potential. And tell me which player on the surface of the earth, past and before, who Chelsea have helped from scratch
will join the Yahoo
to get to
League.
the peak
Join
of his
them.
career
Join
to
them,
become
be doing Yahoo,
reputable.
scammers.
Tell me, point out the one player.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Joba was already a good striker when he came to Chelsea.
So
That
so
was a different management.
So
then.
if we're going to be
That was a
talking
different
about
This management now is scam management.
So if we're going to be talking about Osimhen, okay, he's young, there's still a bright future, then he has to make a move to a club that will help him build more clout, more capacity, more value. But right now, if Chelsea is the only team coming for Osimhen, it's better Osimhen goes to Al Hilal to go and collect the money because
Collect the money.
from Chelsea,
Secure the bag.
he's coming down.
He won't come down, Oga.
Okay.
He no go
as
calm
a,
down.
As a last season,
He no go see. Wait. From the beginning, this guy, he has said it even in countless interviews, he loves Chelsea.
Because Arsenal did not come for
Wait
him.
now, guy, wait. Even if Arsenal come, he no go even look Arsenal.
They play.
This
They
is
play.
Arsenal.
They play.
His idol.
Arsenal now.
Wait, his
Not
idol.
the bad
Everybody,
idol.
we are not going to win anything. What are we saying?
Even
We are not
Lampard,
going to
even
win
Lampard go like
anything.
play for this Arsenal.
But Arsenal, they really mess up.
Osimhen no go wan just go
to see
club
the
wey no go
Arsenal
win
say they no go
anything.
win anything.
Osimhen no go even the Champions League una dey una no go win. Una no go even pass. If una pass that group stage sef,
But
no na thank God.
at least Osimhen for
Osimhen
for
say
him
like
make more
Chelsea now.
money.
Just say why me Chelsea add money. No
Nah,
be say
nah,
they
be
had
say-
the-
nah, be
if
say-
Arsenal
Hey,
come you
he-
what?
that
But
day he
imagine
had day,
Osimhen
oga.
in Arsenal in the
You
Champions
know one play
League.
well good for body.
Wow.
And you see say Chelsea no go
Chelsea
play.
play good
wow.
You don watch Chelsea
See
under
where Arsenal dey
Maresca.
play good football. Who
won?
Chelsea dey play good football. I think where Arsenal
Oh,
dey
God, at the end of
those
the-
crosses.
Una go do one. Una go do one kick and run, kick and run, kick and run, kick and run, kick and run.
Zinchenko is there. A
Well,
lot
he
of
does.
players, Odegaard
Well,
and the
at the
rest.
end of the day, Arsenal is not coming. He doesn't want Arsenal.
Okay,
so let's just move on.
one more thing. One more thing before we round down the show. Looking at the Champions League fixtures for this conversation now, Chelsea know this. So looking at Champions League
Yeah,
fixtures.
I agree. No wahala.
Okay,
Let us do a pool. Please raise up your hand if your team is playing
in the
Champions League.
new Champions League,
New Champions League.
where the software does the draws.
Like if they want to even teach this in history classes, they'll be
Yeah.
like
Raise up
this
your
year
hand.
2024.
know the Champions
New
League, man.
Champions League
No,
format.
they say
They
they
were
were conference. No, they were specific.
Champions League. Put your hand out. Put your hand out.
They were specific.
Coach, if they teach this thing in history school, in history classes, that okay, yeah, in the year 2024 there was a new Champions League format, and these are the teams that were around. They will never mention Chelsea. Like Chelsea will not be taught. Like the children of that generation, they will never know about Chelsea.
even in the Conference League, where Chelsea did that's the town hall league where
Town
they
hall
do.
league.
So as you dey like this, you feel say as Arsenal did that Champions League, they go win am.
No,
Or they go even enter
the
finals.
town-
You wanna
the
play
town
the
hall.
Champions
Wait,
League.
the town.
No, but you know,
No, it's a new-
forget that one. You know, Champions League now. When they talk about Champions League,
You know what he look like?
you know what is.
I know what it is. I've played
You know,
them.
people say Arsenal go win
We've
Champions League.
played-
How Arsenal want to win Champions League? When Madrid day. How Arsenal want to win Champions League?
But even for the Conference League, where Chelsea did now Sherlock Holmes that they play.
See,
No one's in that team.
at the end of the day, Chelsea win am.
Chelsea win am. Chelsea go dey better than Arsenal.
That means we don't win all the European trophies.
Now
But
if na condition. If na conditional
You know,
statement.
if even put the if for una own self,
No,
una no go win am.
except you want
If no go dey,
except you
oga.
want deny the obvious.
If no go dey,
why
you no go
deny
fit
the
put that
obvious?
if. You no go fit say if Arsenal.
He say Arsenal no be
Where
put
you
if.
wan call Arsenal for? Oga, just go.
But they play the
just
best
go,
football.
nothing
They say
dey.
they're supposed to put if.
No go, you know.
Arsenal no go use if.
You know
They
they
play
use
the best
if.
footballer for
They
Italy.
no go put.
A whole Arsenal.
Then they, yes, but at the end of the day, they no go go.
Champions
No
League
worry,
look like.
no worry.
You don't know what this new Champions League look like now.
Most of that Chelsea name go dey inside.
Portuan and Madrid, Man City, Bayern Munich, PSG, Liverpool, Inter Milan, Dortmund.
Yeah, that's where the big boys.
Yes, RB Leipzig.
Are. But somehow
And
where the big
Barcelona.
boys dey for Porto and Arsenal no see dey.
Well, Arsenal no dey Port 1, but Arsenal dey Port 2. Leverkusen,
The
Atletico Madrid,
average teams,
Juventus. Which team? Juventus are average. AC Milan
Now
average.
be average teams now. Now average team dey for Porto.
Arsenal.
So
Arsenal.
the one.
Arsenal.
The one.
They be average team for the Champions League wey dey claim say they go.
So right about now, guys, we've come to the end of the show. What a way to end the show. Thanks, guys, for having this banter session.
Always a
together once
privilege.
more. So guys, we've come to the end of this episode. One last words from Ebuka.
Barca is beating Bayern 8-2 this year.
What about wisdom?
Chelsea is winning Crystal Palace. Normally, we dey flog them. Saturday, Sunday,
Crystal
watch
Palace
what.
with
One
Charlie.
last word.
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, and Arsenal is winning the Champions League. Whoa! so with that, we'll bring the Football Banter show to a wrap. See you guys in the next episode.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Football Banter.